This is theorem 26. First we discuss this theorem 26, and after that we have to discuss some applications. So what is theorem 26? Triangular regions of equal area standing on the same base, being on the same side of it, they will be between the same parallels. So here you see there are two triangles, one is ABC, one is ABC is one triangle, and another triangle is ADC. Now both are on the same base and on the same side, AC and BD. To prove that, we have to prove that AC and BD both are parallel. We have to prove that. Now we have to construct something. What we construct? Two perpendiculars BP and DQ from the points B and on side AC, and which intersects AC or produced of AC at P and Q respectively. So we have to draw BP, this one from B, we have to draw BP which intersects AC, and from D we have to draw DQ which intersects the extended AC at the point Q. So therefore this is 90, this is 90. So proof: in triangle ABC, we know the area of any triangle equal to half into base into height. So half into base into height, here we have to write that triangle ABC area equal to half into base means AC and height means BP, and here triangle ADC area equal to, we have to write that half into base equal to AC and height equal to DQ. So therefore we know the both the areas are equal. So therefore we can write triangle ABC equal to triangle ADC equal to, therefore half into AC into BP equal to half into AC into DQ. So if we deduct that, so we can say BP equal to DQ. So again BP and DQ both are parallel because perpendicular on the same line segment. If these two are parallels, if we draw these two are perpendiculars, they are always parallel. So therefore BP equal to DQ and BP parallel to DQ. So if one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, therefore we can say that this is a parallelogram. So therefore we can say that BPQD is a parallelogram. If BPQD is a parallelogram, we can say that PC parallel to BD. We can say that PC or PQ parallel to BD. Now what is PQ and AC? Both are lying on the same straight line. So therefore we can say that AC parallel to BD. So therefore this theorem is proved. This application 12 very important sum, because through this sum, some of these applications means some of the short questions here, these type of short questions, this is very helpful. So this application 12 is very important in our syllabus. Question is D, E, F are the midpoints of the side AB, BC and CA respectively of triangle ABC. So therefore this is triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC and F is the midpoint of AC. Therefore we have to prove that if these three are joined, if we join this DF, FE and DE, this triangle DEF the area of this triangle DEF equal to area of 1/4 of the triangle ABC. So now D and F are the midpoints. D and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. So therefore we can say that DF parallel to BC or DF parallel to BE. Why? Because due to midpoint theorem, if midpoint of two sides are given, therefore the joining these two midpoint sides are always parallel to the third side and the half of that third side. So therefore we can say that this is parallel to this one. So this is a parallelogram. So if this is a parallelogram, DE is perpendicular, DE is a diagonal. So we know previously that if a parallelogram is given and any diagonal is given, so any diagonal can bisect the parallelogram into two equal halves. So therefore we can say that these two triangles are both are equal in area. This is equation number 1. Same as if you consider this is a parallelogram. If you consider that D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of BC, so therefore DE parallel to this one and DE parallel to AF. So therefore this is a parallelogram ADEF, and if this is a parallelogram, DF is the diagonal and DF diagonal bisects the parallelogram into two equal halves. So therefore these two are equal. Now if we consider the third part, previously we know that DF parallel to BC and DF equal to half of BC, so therefore DF equal to BE, and therefore we can say that DF also parallel to this one and also equal to this one. So therefore DFCE is a parallelogram. If this is a parallelogram and EF is a diagonal, so therefore it cuts into two equal halves. So therefore this is also equal. So there are four triangles, four small triangles, and all the equal, all of the triangles area is equal. So therefore this triangle's area is 1/4 of the total triangle. Now here we consider this 3 times, but here we have to prove that only 1 times, and the second and third part we can say it only similarly. You don't have to prove that, just mentioning those important lines from 1, 2 and 3 we say that these 4 triangles are equal in area. So therefore this is 1/4 area of the total triangle ABC. This is application number 13. Two diagonals AC and BD of a quadrilateral intersect each other at the point O in such a way that triangle AOD equal triangle BOC. In bracket, let's prove that ABCD is in the shape of a trapezium region. So two diagonals AC and BD, this is diagonal AC and this is diagonal BD of a quadrilateral intersect each other at the point O in such a way triangle AOD, this triangle AOD and triangle BOC both are same area. So now this is a tricky sum. Why this is a tricky sum? You know, we know that triangle AOD equal to triangle BOC. So if we know x equal to y, if we add x plus 2, and therefore we can write that y plus 2. So therefore we add triangle AOB in both sides. So triangle AOD plus triangle AOB. Therefore we can find triangle ABD, and similarly from these two, triangle BOC and triangle AOB, we can find triangle ABC. So we can say that if this is a triangle ABD and triangle ABC, both are lying on the same base AB and on the same sides on the AB. Triangular region ABC, ABD and ABC are between the same parallels. So therefore we can say that AB, this one, is parallel to this one. So we know if in a quadrilateral, if two opposite sides are parallel, if these two sides are parallel and you see DC is not equal to AB, so therefore we can say that ABCD is an trapezium region, because its opposite two sides are equal, opposite two sides are parallel but not equal. So therefore here we prove that ABCD is a trapezium.